hermosa mariposas, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Georgia Bruin and I am going to be showing you how to get this look today, which is sort of like a Christmassy, glam type of vibe going on. So it'll be a lot of fun. Make sure you continue to watch, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so I'm gonna start with my eyebrows. And what I like to do to start with my eyebrows is use the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim pencil. And it has the spoolie and the little twistable. And it's a really fine tip. So you can get really in the fine lines like that. And I got it in the colour black brown. So we're going to start filling them in. I like to start from just sort of like under the arch here, and I just lightly press it in here and then build it up to there, to the arch of my brow, and then bring it back down. Alright, that's a bit messy, but here you go. And then I take it to the top and draw over the top, and then draw down like that. Now I'm just filling them in. With just light strokes like that. And I like to keep it quite light at this beginning of the brow here, and then make it darker along here. Also makes them look more natural. Now I'll go just take the spoolie and run it through them. Just like that. So you can see the little arch, and then I'll just fix up the edges, and then of course I'll go with concealer. And that's basically it for the pencil. And then now I'm just gonna take the Mcobeauty More Brows, and I'm gonna run this gel through the top of my brows. So I start from about here because I don't want the darkest point to be at the start, and then I just drag it along with the brow, filling it in where I think that maybe the pencil has missed, or especially where I want to like lay them down. And then I'm just lightly going at the start, because I once again don't want it to be super dark at the start of the brow. I want to sort of make it a gradient, so it's lighter at the tip, at the start, sorry, and then gets heavier at the tail. Okay, so that's the eyebrow all done. I'm going to do the other side and then come back. Alrighty, now I'm all done my brows, and now I'm going to conceal my eyelids for the eyeshadow. So I'm just taking the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser in the shade 120 Light, and I'm just gonna put this all over my eyelid, or eyelids. Just in the corner there too, like that. Don't mind this, it's just my skin having a panic attack because of the amount of testing I've been doing. Alright, so now that I've dabbed it all over my eyelids, I'm going to take the Real Techniques eye sponge and just pat it in. Alright, so now that's all patted in, I'm going to actually try something new, but this is the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder, and I've got the shade Deep Natural. So I'm going to try this and it opens up like this. Then it has like a little mirror and a little applicator that I won't use, but you know, thanks for that. And then I'm just going to take the sponge and I'm just going to rub it in there like that. And then I'm going to pat it into my eyelid. So I'm all done. It applied really nicely. It feels really soft and smooth. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. Wow. Very, very soft. So we'll see how it lasts, you know. Helps the eyeshadows. Now, today, I will be using the Makeup Revolution London Maxi Reloaded palette. And this is called Big Big Love. And so I'll just open it up for you so you can see the colours. So yeah, so today we will be doing, I'm not quite sure yet, but I know I want to do something a bit ready for Christmas, you know, spice it up a bit, or maybe like even gingerbread. We'll see. I'll have a think and I'll get back to you. Alrighty, so I think I've decided to incorporate some reds and some oranges for like a gingerbread type look. So I'm going to take this top colour up here and I'm just going to use this end of my Napoleon half and half. It says eyeshadow and then crease brush. So I'm just going to dip this side. Ooh. Beware with the Revolution, they're very pigmented, so just be light-handed and make sure you tap off the excess. So I'm just going to start in the corner here. Now I'm going to take this red colour right here. Tap it on, dust off excess, and then I'm just going to take this ready and blend it up here. I'm just going to deepen up that red even more, even take it into the crease here. Just run the brush back and forth. Alright, so next thing I'm going to do is just take this brown here. I'm going to use the other end because it's a little bit more directed, so it would be a bit more shaped so that this colour, this dark colour, doesn't go all over my eyelids. And I'm just going to take that dark colour and I'm just going to place it just on like almost like the eyelash line, just there. I'm going to take some more of that red that I showed you at the start and just really work it here. I take some of that brown and just bring it up here. So I'm going to add a shimmer, and to do that I'm going to cut the crease and then add a bit of gold to make it a little bit more poppy. So to cut the crease, it's basically just getting a bit of concealer and then putting it where you want to put the shimmer. So right now I want it just in the corner here, so I'm just going to take the brush and dab it in the corner where I want the concealer. Well, I'm going to take half of this brush that's still here. There you go, just like that, but I might just add the tiniest bit more Oh, gosh, I got something in my at the beginning and it's still not leaving me alone. Alright, so it's a bit messy, but you get the gist. I'm going to take this gold right here on the smaller ended brush and just dipping it in, and then I'm just going to press it into where I put the concealer. And I'm just building it up to the intensity that I want it. Now I'm just going to take more of that brown that I showed you. Just there, and then I'll take some of the red and I'll blend this. Alrighty, so that's one eye sort of done. I'm going to do the other eye, and then I'm going to show you how I do my eyeliner. Alright, so I've done both my eyes, and while I was away I also added the colours that I did on my lids, just slightly brushed them underneath my eyelids as well. Now I'm going to move on to eyeliner. The eyeliner that I use, which I used in my last video as well, is called the Maybelline New York Hyper Glossy Liquid Liner. Now before this I also used the Maybelline Master Precise All Day, which is a felt tip. But this one is a pot and a tiny little, like the Hyper Glossy one is tiny little brush there. So I found when I first started, these two have been the best ones for me learning how to use eyeliner. So I definitely recommend these two if you're learning. Yeah, they're pretty much just as good as each other, except this one is, as it's quite runny, it can be easy to make mistakes, but because you know it's runny, it also makes you more aware. So I guess I like this one better, but for a beginner I would definitely recommend the felt tip. That worked really well for me when I was learning. So, not saying that I'm a professional now, because trust me, I'll probably stuff it up right now for you, but so I go from the very edge of my eye here, and I imagine that there's a line from my eyebrow to my eye right there. And so I take my eyeliner, and then I just go from my tear duct and then draw it up to my eyebrow like that. Now I draw one singular line, and then I take the same one and then I just go back over it to about the center of my lid, and then I just fix up any tiny little mess ups and then fill in the blank. There you go. So that's basically, sorry, my eyes look so bad. Well, I don't mind the eyeshadow, but right now my eyes are like, I'm crying. I don't know why, but yeah, so that's basically it. The best advice that I could give someone who's trying to learn how to do a wing is honestly just practice, because even now, like, I'm not happy with my wing at the moment, and so honestly, just be bold, be brave, try to wear it out once. I always practiced actually without any eyeshadow on, and so I practiced just with bare eyes, and I'd just rub it off when I messed up, and then I'd try again. That was the thing that I think helped me with my eyeliner. So that's it for that side. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side and then come back. Alrighty, so that's it for my eyeliner. I've done both eyes. I still really like this. I actually do really recommend it for beginners. It's really beautiful. It just slides on so beautifully. And so the next thing I'm going to do is actually try the Maybelline Lash Sensational Full Fan Effect Waterproof Mascara. Now, I've heard quite a bit of hype about this product. I just thought I'd try it out because I needed a waterproof mascara, and so I was like, you know what, chuck it in the video, you know, it'll be good to review it, good to see how it works. It's very interesting packaging. And then the brush comes out and looks like that. Which I actually don't mind brushes like this. It will be interesting to see how I feel about the mascara, because I haven't had a brush like this in a while. So it would be, if it's good, oh, please be good. So I'm just taking it and blinking. I actually had to work it quite a lot. And I don't know whether it's just because it's the waterproof formula or not, but it's not my favourite mascara. I definitely prefer my Lash Princess from Essence and the L'Oreal Telescopic for sure. It just goes on so much quicker than this and builds up so much quicker. I mean, I guess the positive of this one is that you can build it up. I'll see tonight in the shower whether it washes off. Yeah, so that's alright. So it's pretty nice, I would say. It smells a little bit funny. It's not my favourite mascara ever. Oh, I've got to do my lower lashes. What am I doing? I'm just going to use the other, because it's got like two sides like that. So I'm just going to use a smaller side for under my eyes here. You know, one positive I will say is because this other side is really nice. So like the other side of the brush, which you wouldn't expect to use, like the little, where the tiny bristles are. So I'm pretty happy with it. It's not my favourite. I might test it out again in another video. But it's pretty nice. But yeah, so that's all my makeup for my eyes done. Now I'm just going to go and do my base and then come back to you with the final look. Alright, and this is the final look. The eyes, I think they're stunning. Like, I think that this would be a beautiful look to wear to a Christmas party, or even to go glam if you're singing in carols. I think that it would just be a beautiful look to go with. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click subscribe and like this video if you'd like to see more, and comment down below what you'd like to see next. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Adios.